Alô? Então, eu havia visto que começou uma promoção muito legal da Steam, que é uma promoção de visual novel. Ela vai até, bom, provavelmente quando vocês virem esse vídeo vai ter acabado. Mas enfim, vai até dia 17 de agosto e hoje é dia 7. E tinha algumas demos disponíveis. Eu fiquei fuçando alguma que tivesse em português e eu me deparei com essa. Na verdade, ela tava em francês e eu achei agorinha. Enfim, eu só sei que ela é LGBT, mas de resto eu não li. Salvar, carregar automático, história e pular preferências. Uh. É. Ah, isso é legal. Sim. Para avançar a história, você pode clicar em qualquer lugar da tela ou apertar Enter. Tente passar o mouse pro lado direito. Uhum. Você pode ocultar e reexibir a... H. Ótimo. Por fim, você pode verificar o botão de ajuda. Obrigado. Obrigado. Terça-feira, 29 de setembro de minha Nossa Senhora, 5066. Oh! Deixa eu fazer o texto ir mais devagar. Acho que eu vou deixar pro... Pra não deixar automático, como é que faz? É só eu clicar no alto de novo? Acho que sim. A pirataria é praticamente inexistente lá. As anomalias espaciais nunca foram relatadas. É basicamente moleza para um piloto. Normalmente evito transportar passageiros a todo custo. Eles são um saco para lidar na melhor das hipóteses. E na pior das hipóteses, eles poderiam me fazer perder a minha licença de transporte comercial. Também não temos espaços ou luxos de uma grande nave equipada para conforto e entretenimento dos viajantes. É tipo um ônibus de transporte público, né? O custo de viajar conosco é o mesmo das grandes empresas, o que significa que qualquer pessoa que queira viajar em uma pequena nave de transporte tem uma razão especial para isso. Ser um bandido, não querer que ninguém saiba que tá viajando, sabe sei lá o que, né? E pessoalmente mal posso esperar para descobrir qual é a razão de nosso passageiro. Pouco tempo depois, vejo alguém caminhando em direção à nossa nave. A figura alta se move com dignidade e confiança. A sua mão está apoiada em cima de uma grande caixa de transporte semelhante a um sarcófago flutuando ao lado de seu quadril, como se quisesse protegê-la. Algumas caixas menores seguem atrás dele flutuando. Deve ser bem interessante. A pessoa se aproxima e se mantém nas sombras. Não tenho muita dificuldade em discernir as suas características físicas. Oh, então tenho, foi mal, desculpa.
Greetings. I take it this is the Ameritat?
Saudações, suponho que essa é a Meretati?
Affirmative. And you are?
Afirmativo, e você quem é?
Going to Odaria. I was told we could depart immediately.
Então posso deixar com som e sem som, legal? O estranho olha cautelosamente ao redor.
Yes, of course. May I see the documentation, please?
Esse aqui é um dos protagonistas, legal. Ele prontamente tira um pequeno chip do bolso e entrega, e eu escaneio com meu computador de mão.
Mr. Sabo Tato Brave Trigounder Vorta?
Nossa, eu acho que eu não consigo ler isso. Sebo, Tatu, Brave, Trickhound, Revolta. Revolta!
Just brave is fine.
Espécie humanoide, subespécie odariana. Não sei muito sobre essa raça, mas me lembro de só ter visto alguns odarianos no porto em todo o meu tempo viajando. Bom, parece que tenho a chance de aprender mais sobre eles, agora que viajarei junto com por várias semanas.
All right, Mr. Brave. What's in the large crate?
Isso é a minha cama, senhor.
I was informed that the sizable bonus fees I paid included a no questions asked courtesy.
Oh, foi mal, desculpa aí. O quão ruim o que esse daí está escondendo pode... O quê? O quão ruim o que esse daí está escondendo pode ser. Tá, sim,
Yes,
tá.
naturally. However, I still can't take you aboard my ship with something illegal. Forbidden substances, weapons, live species, stuff like that.
It's none of those things. Check the permits on file.
Confiante.
Oh, it's a plant?
Nada a ver com o que eu pensei. Uma planta. Tá, né?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of plants myself. You'll see that we have many on board. My name is Danya, by the way, and I'm the pilot of the Emeritat.
O moço gosta de plantinha. Fofo. Eu estendo a minha mão para Brave amigavelmente. Estaremos juntos em uma pequena nave por semanas, então é melhor tentar fazer amizade imediatamente. Depois de hesitar um pouco, o passageiro sai das sombras e aperta minha mão. Só agora consigo ver o como ele é incrivelmente bonito. Cabelos longos e brancos contrastam lindamente com a sua pele azul clara. Ele está vestindo uma roupa elaborada que reflete algum tipo de aspecto da última moda intergaláctica com o qual não estou muito familiarizado. Suas características faciais parecem com a dos terráqueos, proporcionais e elegantes e pontuadas em seu olhar intenso. No entanto, seus olhos são cautelosos, como algo sombrio bloqueando seu brilho. E além disso, ele está um pouco cansado e talvez um pouco
Can
doente.
we leave now?
Bora, moço, bora, quero ir embora, não aguento mais ficar aqui.
Yes, sir. Welcome aboard the Emeritat. If you could please follow me to the cargo bay, we've designated a section for your convenience where you may store.
My luggage stays with me, in my room.
Será que ele se alimenta da plantinha?
Well, our guest quarters aren't very large. I strongly recommend making use of our cargo bay space. You'd be much more comfortable that way.
I insist.
Okay, if that's what you prefer.
Eu ainda acho que ele deve se alimentar da florzinha. Ou ele é uma florzinha. Nós embarcamos na nave e eu mostro a Brave os aposentos dele. Quero oferecer um tour da nave, mas ele não parece estar com disposição para isso. Mesmo assim, não quero que ele se perca caso precise de alguma coisa. Mostro o banheiro e... sei lá. Vou só perguntar se ele tá de boas. Não é bom ficar prensando o carinha, né?
Are you okay? You don't look so well. I can have my diagnostics bot take a look at you.
That won't be necessary. I think what I need is some rest right now. So, I will do exactly that.
Pode
Good night.
dormir, moço. Pode dormir. Fica de boa, pode dormir. Juni? Quem é Juni? Ah, a nave, né? Tá. Algumas horas depois, faço uma checagem de todos os sistemas antes de colocar a nave na navegação do piloto automático. Mal posso esperar para falar com a June sobre o nosso convidado. Ah, é outra pessoa. Eu geralmente acordo por volta dessa hora, então eu saio do cockpit e vou até os aposentos dela. Oh, ele é verde. Green.
So, tell me all about it.
Dude, where do I start? He's mysterious and drop dead gorgeous.
Realmente, muito bonito.
And you're drop dead horny.
That I admit. Also, I'm weak when it comes to my type. You know me.
I definitely do. But tell me, does he have glowing emerald skin?
Não, oposto, moça, é azul.
Not really. He's blue, and there isn't any glowing in the dark happening, to answer your question.
What about his ears? Are they, like, furry at all?
Isso eu não reparei, não.
Not that I noticed.
Last chance. A tantalizing scaly tail.
Não prestei atenção nisso também.
A hard no, unless it's really tiny. Where are you going with this, Juniper?
He's beautiful by Terran standards. Luckily for you, it means that both species are probably mutually attracted to each other. It's nature's way of bringing together genetically compatible individuals and encouraging them to mate.
Hey, you had me at mutually attracted. But judging by our exchange yesterday, he's not the mating type.
Meaning?
Ele só não tá afim de conversar, ele quer ficar no cantinho dele, de boas.
Well, I don't know. It's just a feeling. He came off as kind of cold and distant earlier, I guess. Also, I don't know if he even identifies as a he.
Ah, tem esse ponto também, né?
I do, actually. He and him work for me.
Oh, isso é interessante. Isso é interessante porque, ó, é um bom ponto. Um bom ponto. Saber como tratar a pessoa. Minha nossa, ele ouviu tudo, tipo, arara. Ah, ele tem orelhas normais. É tipo uma pessoa, só que azul.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Por isso que eu não reparei, ó. Nem dá pra ver cauda aqui, nem aqui, nem aqui. Não dá pra ver a bunda.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Why don't you introduce me to your colleague?
Alô, Zito.
Right.
Essa aqui é a
Mr. Brave,
Juniper.
please meet Juniper. Junie for short.
Well, it's actually Juniper. But Terran ears can't pick up some of those sound frequencies, so we settled for Juniper.
Yeah, she's my business partner, mechanic, jack of all trades, and I guess a second in command of this mighty interstellar vessel.
Tem que ter alguém que faça exercício, né? Porque ultimamente, ó.
Of course I'm second in command. There's only two of us, dude.
Eu espero que isso não soe do tipo, oi, ele é meu, não divido, Takuma, né?
And no offense, but the Emeritot's mighty days are over. We're lucky if it holds for another couple of years.
Pleased to meet you, Juniper. There's no need to address me as Mr. It's just Brave.
Well noted. You're a Darien, yes?
Correct. And you are originally from Tulworth, second largest of the Ognutera's moons?
My, you clearly know your moons.
How many are there?
Ognutera has 14.
Uh,
But Tulworth is the only place with my shade of green. Brave, are you by any chance hungry? We were just going to the mess hall to grab something.
Oh, yes, I'm famished. Also, could you guys show me around this ship sometime? This place looks really cool.
So much for cold and distant.
Eu seria esse tipo de amiga se eu falasse as coisas. Geralmente eu fico, tipo, pensando sozinha. E eu
Yes, of course.
disse,
I'll be happy to do the official tour for you,
não
Brave.
falei, essas coisas assim.
But first, let's all grab a bite.
Primeiro vamos comer uma cosita.
So, what do Odarians eat, anyway?
Qualquer
We're
coisa.
omnivores, same as Terrans. The only thing I can think of that grows on Earth that I can't digest is seaweed. It's
Ah.
deadly for my kind.
No worries, we don't have any on this ship. Though, I personally miss sushi sometimes.
Saúde, moço. Tô igual você. Não
Are
se
you okay,
preocupe.
Brave? Danya, get him some water.
Yes, I'm okay. I might be coming down with a cold again.
É nóis, moço. Eu também. Também tô ficando ruim.
Before I got on the Emeritot, I had been traveling on Kayama for over 2 weeks without much rest. The rainy weather and the lack of sleep really did me in.
Eu tinha que tomar
I
remédio.
should be back on my feet within a couple of days, I promise. Until then, I'll make sure to stay away and wash my hands often.
No way, you just got here. What's a little cold gonna do to us?
Tem coisas que é bom não saber, tem coisas que é bom saber.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we are. Our immune systems can handle it. Right, Danya?
Sure, why not?
What Danya doesn't know is that Adarians have a weak immune system, not well adapted for travel outside their home planet.
Really?
Yes, that's correct. That's why you don't see many of us outside of Odaria. Odarians who choose to travel bring along an extensive array of pricey medications as preventive measures. Despite that, we're still highly prone to getting sick.
Damn, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you. As I said, a few days' rest and I'll be as good as new.
What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking, Brave?
I'm what you call a symbiant expert. I study mutually beneficial interactions between different species in the galaxy. I'm also occasionally called in to facilitate the adaptation of individuals of different species
Assunto
who have historic symbiotic
interessante,
relationships
sabe?
and are having difficulty establishing those bonds. I'm very familiar with the theory of symbiosis, but it's the practical part that really fascinates me. For example, you have a species of sea creature that lives around a certain marine invertebrate. It feeds on its byproducts and uses its polyps to hide from predators. The invertebrate also benefits because the sea creature protects it from its own predators and parasites.
Wow, that is pretty amazing.
It definitely is. Not only is it incredible how completely different species can adapt to exist side by side in harmony, but also help each other in ways no one can ever anticipate.
Bom, eu acho que eu vou perguntar sobre.
So, I guess you must have extensively studied all the major species.
Most of the knowledge I have pertains to the way my own race interacts with different species. But yes, I've studied a lot of different subspecies of humanoids.
Vai lá,
And
moço.
what do you find the most interesting about Terrans?
Seus
I'm glad you
lindos
asked.
olhos.
To me, it's their adaptation ability. It turns out that out of all the humanoid subspecies, individuals of Earth are most skilled at adjusting to their environment. That's doubly amazing to me, because that means the potential for a symbiotic interaction and relationship is much higher than any other subspecies.
True story, and that's why I partnered up with this guy.
Yeah, we certainly work well together. Can you tell me about symbiotic relationships Odarians have with other species?
Sure, we have a few widely known ones, actually. There's the mulotic aquatic band, a sea creature native to our biggest sea that feeds off our blood and dead skin in search of iron nutrients. Before our medicine became what it is today, the best way to treat a wound or large cut was to apply them to the area, and they would keep it closed and clean, feeding off the blood and dead skin until it fully heals.
Oh, we have something like that in Toolworth too. Except we apply it on rashes. While it does sting in the beginning, it stops the itching and feeds off whatever's growing on our skin.
I'm a bit jealous. We mostly have insects and worms that feed off blood back on Earth, but I'm pretty sure the exchange is all one-sided.
Já que você tá
So,
aí,
I
né?
understand that part of your job is helping individuals from different species adapt if they choose to start a symbiotic relationship on another planet. How do you do that?
It depends on the case. My expertise lies with the Odarian environment in particular. Someone who's visiting the planet would have already gotten their vaccines, been screened, and have permits to land. If they're still struggling to adapt to the new environment, then they come to me. We usually do more tests, review their medical history, cross-reference previous cases, and try to find a solution. The answer could be as simple as a special diet, supplement, or breathing exercises.
A supplement? What would be an example of that?
Well, I consulted with a few Ognoterans on Odaria who had trouble eating most of the food available there. I prescribed them a certain bacterial supplement found on Toolworth. When eaten, this bacteria will thrive in your digestive system and assist the processing of food from different environments. They were skeptical at first, but after only a week of including it in their diet, they were able to enjoy our rice and most of our dishes without discomfort.
That's interesting. And that solution seems rather specific. How did you figure out that a bacteria which was neither from Ognotera or Odaria could solve their problem? You say it's from Toolworth, but I've never heard of it before.
That particular bacteria worked for similar cases in the past, including inhabitants of Ognotera's moons and other planets from the Horum galaxy. You would be surprised by how many interplanetary food issues can be solved by ingesting certain organisms. Having more than 2,000 years' worth of research at my fingertips helps.
Well, gentlemen, I have some things to take care of in engineering, so if you'll excuse me for now.
Later, Junie.
It was nice to meet you, Ju. Ni, Spur.
Ooh, now I'm impressed.
Eu não conseguiria.
I hope you feel better soon, Brave.
Hey, Danya. Can I have one of those dinner plates too?
Whoops, I completely forgot. Here you go. It's General So's chicken, Terran specialty. Junie digs it, and I hope you will too. Doesn't have any seaweed in it, in case you're wondering.
Thank you. I'm sure this will be good.
Ótimo. Perfeito jogo pra se jogar enquanto tá ficando doente. Tô me sentindo um mocinho. Conversamos mais um pouco enquanto comemos sobre diferentes tipos de pratos terráqueos. Depois que terminamos de comer, eu lavo os pratos, levo o convidado de volta pro quarto e me retiro para o meu próprio quarto. Ah, que dia agitado. Ah, cara, ele tá tão na sua. O relacionamento dos dois ia ficar bem bom, assim. Digo, depois de um tempo, né? Porque Nossa, gente, sei que não tem nada a ver com o vídeo aqui, né? Mas eu peguei 31 graus hoje de tarde, agora tô fazendo 16. Tô mal. Acho que eu sou uma dessas aí, não posso sair de casa. O que será que tem no quarto dele? É, tipo, se a pessoa não incomoda, não enche o saco, eu acho que tá ótimo, sabe?
Hi, Danya.
Good afternoon, Brave. Care to join me for a cup of tea?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
All right, we have some herbal options over here if you're sensitive to caffeine like myself, or the regular kind.
What's caffeine?
It's a chemical substance that's a mild central nervous system stimulant to most Terrans. And don't worry, it's legal. It's actually naturally contained within most plants that are used for tea production. Caffeine is purposely extracted from the raw materials to be able to produce the same beverage but without the jitters.
You seem to know a lot about plants.
This? No, that's common knowledge where I come from.
I see. Why don't I go for the herbal option without caffeine today?
How about chamomile? It might help you with your sore throat. It's commonly used to help boost immunity and fight
É
bacteria.
sério? Vou fazer um
Oh,
chá de
that's
camomila?
nice. So,
Oh.
do you come here often?
Ai, moço, na moral,
To
agora,
Kayana,
agora eu tô
the
a
planet
fim
we departed
de
from. Is that
fazer um
your
chá.
regular transport route?
Oh, no, we don't really have a route per se. Junie and I go where the road takes us. As long as we get a nice paying gig, we're game. That's the adventurous part of this job. Never know where we'll end up next. What about you? Do you travel a lot for work?
I'm the same as you guys. Staying on my own planet doing research has been unfulfilling at best. So, traveling to different worlds has been a game changer for me. I follow contracts, but it's the lifestyle that appeals to me. I can do remote work while being somewhere different and amazing every few weeks.
Doesn't help that your immune system isn't very good at adapting to different environments, huh?
Tell me about it. It's the one thing that I'm still trying to work
Toma
out.
vitamina C.
I've got something good going for me right now, but it's not perfect. It has put some other limitations on me that I find difficult to handle.
Like what?
It's a bit complicated. I'll definitely tell you sometime. Thank you for the tea, by the way. It's really good.
Eu quero um chá
I'm glad you like it. I got a bunch of other
também.
flavors we could try too.
Sure, I'm curious to see what else you've got.
I gotta say, Brave, you're one of the coolest travelers we've ever had on board. We don't accept passenger jobs often, but you've been really easy to travel with and fun to talk to.
Pior que tá sendo uma leitura bem tranquila de fazer, sabe?
You guys
Parte
have been so
chata foi
nice to
tipo,
me,
é porque eu
treating
estudo
me like
pipipi,
family.
pipipi, popopom,
Of course
popopom.
I'd be on my best behavior.
Mas é muito tranquilo, olha só.
Well,
É
keep up the good work.
bonito,
We
é
still have a few weeks
legal.
to go.
E eu acredito.
So, what kind of cargo do you guys usually transport?
Anything that pays well and doesn't smell too much.
É, só tem
Though
áudio
it's
em
been rough
inglês.
finding good gigs as of late. Too much competition. We're lucky if we break even when the job's done. And don't even get me started on what happened on our last haul before we picked you up. I guess we'll have to venture into more questionable waters after this job. but for that, we need to outfit the Emeritat with a defense system.
You don't have anything on board to protect yourself in case of an attack?
No, we don't. We're pretty good at escaping when things go south. Still, it doesn't hurt to have some kind of shield and weapons, if only just to look more intimidating.
I couldn't agree more.
The Tepshati Pomis system is pretty promising, with a lot of new colonies that'd pay handsomely for some common goods. Plus, there's a ton of fun places to visit around there. One of the planets, Vakal, is on my must-see list.
The one with anti-gravity pockets and floating islands? Each harboring its own climate, right?
Yes! You've been there?
No, but I definitely want to see it one day.
Pra chegar a mina só pra fazer uma gracinha agora.
Cheers to our local symbiont expert and secretly talented chef. Thank you for gracing us with this exquisite-looking dish.
To Brave's exceptional gastronomic abilities.
Thank you, guys. I hope it tastes as good as it looks.
Mmm, it's fantastic. What's it called again?
Coffee?
In Universal, it would be something like seared granoli over rice, a common Odarian dish.
Que?
I didn't know we had granoli on board. How'd you dig that up, Danya?
Venha.
We don't. Brave used his own supplies of whatever that is.
It's a mushroom that grows everywhere on my planet. I have a lot of it on hand, since it retains its freshness well and is a very good source of protein. Convenient when you're on the road.
Deve ter drogas naquela
Also,
coisa.
it reminds me of home.
It's difficult to find any in spaceports. I've seen it maybe twice in the last year.
Probably because no one knows about it.
Yes, Odaria's dishes aren't popular because of our limited ability to share them with everyone.
But you're slowly changing that, eh, Brave? Can I get seconds?
Here you go.
Sure feels great to have something different from General So's for a change.
Pô, frango xadrez é mó bom. Dá
No
um
way. I thought
trabalho
you
do
liked it.
cão.
I do, but come on. Half of our provisions are pre-packaged General So's meals. Even I have my limits.
Sorry, they were on sale, so I took some extras. I'll keep in mind to grab a better variety in the future.
Yeah. Who wants some more wine? Okay, that was my last bottle.
Thank you for sharing your precious gift with us.
Hey, it was worth it. Who knew it would complement the seared granoli so well, right?
Thanks, Juniper. They really did pair well.
Glad you liked it. Okay, boys. I'm going to retire now to deal with my food coma in bed. Be good.
See ya.
Bye.
Ready for dessert?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm full, but I will finish my drink, though.
Slow down, dude. We still got time.
Actually, Odarians don't get drunk, if that's what you're worried about. Not on this kind of stuff, at least. It'll take a much stronger beverage to get me even remotely tipsy.
Oh, my sympathies. I, on the other hand, am a very cheap drunk.
I'll keep that in mind if I ever want to get you intoxicated.
Eita! Arara, ararara.
Hey, can I ask you a personal question?
Shoot.
Are you single?
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. I guess it could mean different things for different races. So what I'm asking is like, are you married or have partners
Ai, meu
waiting for you
pai
somewhere?
amado, sim, sim, sim.
Why do you
Não,
ask?
não, não, não. No sentido, tipo, sim, 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 vocês dois.
Because
E
I'm very
não, não,
curious.
não, porque tu não pode ter.
Well,
You know what? Don't worry about it. The Ameritat is a safe space and you don't have to answer anything. It's just, I can't help but wonder sometimes, being around you. We get along so well and I'm drawn to you, which I'm sure shows. I just don't want to step over some boundaries I don't know about.
Nossa, isso. Imagina quando o cara chegar no destino e vai ser uma coisa tão tensa, sabe?
thank
Tipo.
you, Danya. I appreciate your candor. My situation is a bit complicated. If you don't mind,
Tururu.
I'll explain another time.
Turururu.
Sure.
I'm going to rest a bit. Thanks so much for dinner.
Olha, ele tem aqueles símbolozinhos, parece o Avatar, né? Aqueles risquinhos assim no braço. Hum.
Not again.
Uma coisa que me está fazendo falta, que eu não sei se vai ser o caso, né? Mas, tipo, na versão comprada. Mas eu sinto falta de música. Perfeito que ele tá totalmente dublado, sabe? Mas me faz falta uma musiquinha, tipo, pode ser qualquer musiquinha. Eu deixar aberto mesmo. Ai, minha Nossa Senhora. Fofoqueiro. Fofoca? Fofoca?
Oh my god. What the hell am I doing?
Gente. Ai, minha nossa. Podia ser um anime? Eu assistiria.
Hey, Brave.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
Very well, thanks for asking. How about you?
Fine. And you?
Danya, need you on the bridge. We're being hailed.
Que vergonha.
On my way.
Wait, Danya, you can't tell them I'm on board the ship.
What do you mean?
Just please, in case they ask, I'm not here.
I'm going to need an explanation in case it's local patrol. I could lose my commercial transport license if...
There's no time to explain right now, but I promise I'll tell you everything later.
Ai, minha
We have nothing to
nossa.
worry about if it's patrol, but I have a feeling that's not the case. Please, trust me. It's a matter of life and death.
Okay, I'll try my best, but go back to your quarters. It's the only area that can shield life signs on this vessel, and it'll conceal your presence if they haven't scanned us yet.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Ah, é, tu não vai esquecer, com certeza.
This is the Ameritat. What can we do for you?
Greetings, Captain Deteri speaking from the Netrunner. Just wanted to let you know that there's an anomaly up ahead you might want to avoid. We detected it too late, and it totally scrambled our navigation sensors. We ended up flying blind for a few days until everything was repaired. You just popped up on our long-range sensors, and we decided to give you a heads up, save you some trouble.
We really appreciate the warning, Netrunner. Please send us the coordinates of the anomaly.
Roger that, Ameritat. Safe travels.
Same to you.
Só?
Nice of them.
A Juniper é redondo,
Completely the
o
opposite of what
Dania
Brave was
é
expecting.
uma estrela, a Capitã era um
what do you mean?
triângulo.
When he heard you calling me to the bridge, he sort of freaked out. Asked me not to mention that he's on board. He seemed really anxious, too.
Wow. That bad, huh?
It sounds like he might be on the run from someone. He said the patrol wasn't an issue, but anyone else would have been a bust. Now that I'm thinking about it, he was definitely trying to avoid someone back at the spaceport in Kayama. His eyes kept darting around like crazy.
He needs to come clean with whatever it is, Danya.
I agree, and I'm pretty sure he realizes that too. Give me half an hour to rechart our course with the coordinates and go through the system again. After that, we'll come up with a game plan.
Sounds good to me. I'll be in the cargo bay when you're ready.
I think we made it through. Otherwise, they'd be boarding the ship by now. Either Danya kept his word, or I was worried for nothing. Seems like I can't keep you secret anymore, Otith. Yes, I'm aware you have no idea what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. I'll do my best to keep you safe. I promise.
Misericórdia, que
You
isso?
must be hungry, my dear. Give me a few minutes to get ready.
Que isso? Que isso? Parece um monte de pipios.
My pheromones are off the charts because of the Terran I've been obsessing over lately, and I get that it makes it harder to go slower. I still need you to do this the way I taught you. Please, I'll let you go wild another time, I promise.
Junie, hey.
Danya.
Coisa boa, não é?
So, besides the stuff I told you about what Brave said to me, there's something else.
Let me guess. The strange noises coming out of your neighbor's room?
Yes! You heard them too?
Unfortunately.
I've been meaning to ask you about them, but they stopped at some point and I let it slide. But now they're back again in full force. I literally just heard them. I don't know what the hell he's up to in there, but the whole incident with the ship is really making it difficult to keep ignoring.
Look, Danya. I know you like Brave a lot. You guys are literally drooling over each other every time you're in the same room.
Não é porque a
But
pessoa é
please don't let this
bonita
cloud
aqui,
your
né?
judgment. We've been partners for what? 2 years now? I respect and trust you. You're my best friend.
Why are you saying this now, Juniper?
Because I want you to listen to me when I say something that you won't like hearing.
Okay. What is it?
Well, basically, our blue friend's got live cargo in there. There's no way that thing he brought on board's a frigging plant.
Né?
The hissing is definitely not coming from Brave, Danya. As someone who can pick up a few more frequencies than a Terran, I can really tell. Plus, the smell. It's very subtle, but I finally narrowed in on the scent considering how active that thing's been the last few days. It's definitely a live species, though I can't tell what kind without having a look at it. The truth is, Brave lied to us. His permits aren't legit, and if we're stopped for a spot check...
I know. We're toast.
Yep.
I'm going to confront him, Junie. I like the guy, but I don't appreciate being lied to. He said it was a plant the day we met. Do you want to come along?
Nah, you're better off talking to him on your own. Brave trusts you more than me, and I think tag teaming against him will only discourage cooperation. You can tell me what you find out later.
Good idea.
Yes?
Brave, it's Danya. I need to talk to you.
Danya, can we please do this a bit later? I'm kind of
É, moço, eu
occupied
tô
at the
naquele
moment.
momento que ninguém pode se, né? E
Are you
ninguém
sure you
pode,
can't see me
né?
right now? It's important.
I'm sorry, but I really can't. I know I owe you an explanation. Hell, probably 2 of them, but trust me when I say this isn't a good time.
Are you okay there? Do you need help?
No, please, don't come in.
Okay. When are you available to talk then?
Depois que eu...
Tomorrow morning would be ideal.
You got it. Come by my quarters at 900 hours tomorrow.
I will. Thank you.
Hello.
Hum,
Hey, Brave.
qual a
Come on
boa?
in. I'd figured we'd talk here for...
I appreciate that.
Okay, so I'd like to talk about something that's been... I've been hearing strange noises at night coming out from your room, Brave. Junie can also smell that what you have in your quarters is... Please be honest with me. Did you bring a live species on board this
doguinho.
ship?
Yes, I did. I lied. And the thing is, I cannot travel without my
Symbiont.
cargo. It's, as you already know, my immune system doesn't function well outside my home planet. Meds are expensive, expire, and have side effects. It turned out to be an extremely effective alternative. Sustainable. The catch is that one can only benefit from the Dorada if it's alive. I have to bring it with me everywhere I go. I don't have any medication left. If something were to happen...
So that's why you try to keep Odith a secret?
Exactly. Unfortunately, someone managed to find out about him. They're after me, Danya. They've been following me for years because they saw personal gain in my work.
Faz sentido. Você tem um
They found
negócio
me
que
on
te mantém
Kayama over a month ago.
bem fora do seu
And I've been on the
planeta, o
run from
pessoal
it
vai
since
querer
then.
comercializar, né?
I needed to get off the planet as soon as possible.
And you thought it was them when a ship hailed us?
I was sure of it. They have quite a lot of resources.
What happens when you get to Odaria, though?
Once I get back to my world,
Brave, I'm really sorry.
It's all right. I'm sorry. It felt awful to hide the truth.
I understand.
I can put your worries to rest there. I actually have a letter issued by the commercial authority itself.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
Ele não perguntou?
Because it contains...
I'm relieved to hear that, Brave. Thank you for telling me. Can I ask a stupid question? What's a Dorada? Do they make good pets?
Otith is not my pet, Danya. He's my symbiant, which means that our relationship is a lot more complicated.
Simbionte não é aquele trambolho do Venom?
We depend on each other to survive. I protect, feed, and take care of him, while he...
I see.
You could say that.
Could you introduce me to Odith? I'm very curious what he looks like now.
Não, você não quer.
I haven't introduced Otith to anyone for a while.
Oh, okay. No worries then. I'm glad we had this talk, Brave.
Yeah, me too. I'll see you later, okay? Going to have my...
Bon appetit! It's a famous Terran saying that means, enjoy your...
Ah, thank you. You as well.
I take it everything went well.
Am I grinning too much? Is that why you think...
You tell me.
Okay, yeah, it actually went a lot better. You were right about the live species on board.
Makes sense why some shadies are after the guy.
Him and his Dorada.
Huh?
Derata.
Did you say Dorada?
Yeah, I believe it's what he called the species. Dorada. I have no idea what it is. I asked, but I think he got
Ela
distracted
não tá
before
com uma
he could
cara
answer
muito
me.
boa, não.
Or artfully dodged the question. I can't tell.
I knew it.
What do you mean?
Did Brave explain how exactly he's benefiting from the Dorada?
No. He said it has to be alive, but no. I requested to meet it. He said he'll need to...
No shit, it's excitable. Listen, I've only seen the Dorada in person once. Remember the place I used to work at before we became...
The Royal Argo commercial cruiser?
That's right. We used to travel way out of regular trade routes. One time, we stopped at this rogue hub, aka space station. Anyway, me and the girls somehow ended up on one of the items for sale was a Dorada. That thing is creepy as heck. Imagine a large egg that... That thing is on our ship, Danya. And our passenger is getting physical with it.
Physical?
Hello? Tentacles plus symbiotic relationship. They're getting intimate.
Tu não os tocou, meu filho.
What did you think those straining sounds were? A midnight push-up routine?
I guess it makes sense now, although I'm still having a hard time imagining the logistics of it.
Right.
É muito, muito, muito inocente tu, né?
But Junie, even if Brave is doing it...
Oh, silly. Dear...
Well, yeah, based on the way you're talking...
I'm not judging Brave for coupling with a Dorada, Danya. He can engage with whoever... I just don't like how he hid the truth from us. Plus...
Me?
Yes, you. I can see how much you want him. And it's only a matter of days before you guys start humping each other.
Days, huh?
That's right. So, I don't know, but seriously, if you have it in you at all, please stay away from Brave. I know he's a good guy, but his close relationship with the Dorada troubles me. I don't know how to explain this. I just remember being in the same room with that creature during the...
That's pretty serious coming from you.
Yes, exactly. I'm not...
Thanks, Junie. I appreciate you worrying about me.
You're not going to listen to me, are you?
Hey, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Sure.
great. Let's go have a cup of your famous jasmine tea.
Awesome idea.
Sorry if it was too loud. Just wanted to get my heart pumping.
You look good. And by that I mean, you look amazing.
I know, right? I'm feeling great. It's been a while.
That's great, Brave. Is your symbiont doing a good job, or just in general?
Both, I guess. You're right, though. I've finally found a good balance with Odith after all these months. It makes a big difference for my well-being. Come hold my legs, Danya.
Okay.
Huh?
On the mat. I want to do some sit-ups.
Ah.
Do you wax? I meant like, your arms and stuff.
Most of my body is naturally hairless, like all Odarians.
Nah, this peach fuzz is permanent. That being said, I'm one of the less hairy Terran specimens.
I see. Do you want to do a few sit-ups, Danya? Here, I'll help.
Oh, hello there. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Junie, hi. We were just exercising.
Good men. Don't mind me then.
Actually, I think we're pretty much done. I'm gonna take a shower.
I'm done too, though I won't be needing a shower.
Great. Now that we've sorted who's showering and who isn't, let's decide what's for lunch.
Oh, actually, I was wondering if you guys would be interested in trying another Odarian dish.
That's a solid yes from both parties. Bring it on, Brave!
I'll get started on it right after the shower. See you guys in the mess hall.
You might need that shower after all, my friend. A cold one.
Tell me about it.
Hey, Danya.
Oh, I'll come back later.
No need. I'm almost done. There's less than 2 minutes left.
Gonna make some tea to warm up. You want? Yeah, sure. Your pick.
Gente. Gente. Não. Eu pensei, não, vou encerrar o vídeo, mas deixa eu vou ler rapidinho, porque alguém mandou assim pra mim. Menina, esse negócio tem 2 horas. Aí eu fiquei, não. Se para pra pensar agora que deu 1 hora, né? Melhor eu não arriscar, né? Bom, nos vemos na demo parte 2. Minha Nossa Senhora, essa novazinha é boa, mas tipo, cara, você tá tendo tanta coisa, tanta informação. Assim, eu não sei como é que vai ser o jogo completo, não. Tipo, vai estar uma historinha contínua, sabe? Não sei explicar. Vamos ver, né? Nos vemos na parte 2.